are going to learn how to add, okay, add elements to the list, to a list. Okay, so if we want to add some element, okay, so you can see already in this numbers like 10, 20. So how many total elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 elements are there, and last element is 64. Okay, in this list we are going to add some value. Okay, so to adding any value, it means adding one item at a time into the list. So how we can do that? So for doing that, there is one functions called, that is called append. Okay, append means it will add the element at the end of the list. Okay, so if you want to append 70, okay, so these functions, with the help of append functions, we can add any element to the list. We can add any element to the list at the end. Okay, so it will append means adding at the end. Okay, so in end is 64, after that 70 will be added. Okay, so let's print this one. So just what we have to do, just we have to call the list and one more element will be added. Okay, so you can see 70. Okay, so last is added, at the end 70 is added. Okay, so this is one idea. So how we can add at the first positions. Okay, so there is something different. Okay, so just for adding in list only, because this is ordered list. Okay, so in ordered list, the element appending element at the end is possible. There is other method as well. Okay, so I will explain later, but as currently because if I are updating any value, okay, in between somehow, so we have to also maintain the order of that one. Okay, so that is extra thing, but make it the simple one like this. One's simple function append is going to be helpful in most of the time with the doing some operations and adding element to the list. Okay, so and also if you want to concatenate two lists, or if you want to add two lists, so how we can do that? Okay, so let's see what we can say. Add list. So let's say I am directly creating 1, 2, 4, and then you can do the normal operations like 3, 4, 5 or 6, anything it might be happen. Okay, so also you can do like that, like this is list 1 and list 2, or maybe you can use any variables name. Okay, so print this one. What will be the output? Let's restart this one. Okay, so that will be more easier. Okay, so you can see the two lists like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 3, 4, 5. So two list can be added as normal. We are doing some addition. We are we are performing some additions operator, summations of two number or any numbers. So the same way we can also add the list. Okay, so there is one more thing. Okay, so yeah, but we have already some list, okay, in numbers. Okay, and we want to extend, so it will be same way. Okay, so maybe if we want to add something like numbers. Okay, so also it will, like what we are going to do, we are going to extend the given list with the some more value. Okay, so let's run it again. Okay, so you can see this one is our 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 89, 8. Okay, so we have appended. So this way we can also add. Okay, or add to list, but there is one methods this will do the same thing. Okay, so if you have already some list, okay, so either you can create new variables and you can store the same variable. So one function that is called extend, okay, and that extend we can pass any string, like let's pass something 90. Okay, so and then this will do the same thing that is already are performing here. Okay, so I'm printing numbers list. Okay, so you can see 90, 78. So if you want to add one element, then we have to use append. Okay, but if you want to add some list of multiple item, obviously list is collection of multiple items. So if you want to add multiple items once at the end of the string, so extend is used. Okay, so append for one and extend for multiple. Okay, so this one for extending a list. Okay, add a list, and this one for extending the list. Fine. One more important find while performing list. So remove an element by value. Okay, so from the given list, if you want to remove some value, so last time, so how we can do that? So for doing or completing this task, there is one remove method or remove function, and by value means if you want to remove 55, so I'm removing 64. Okay, let's any number you can let remove 20. Okay, so let's run it, and after this let's display. Okay, so 20 is not available. Why? Because here we have already updated the value. Okay, or we can see here. Okay, let's run it again. You can see there is no 20 in this list. Okay, so that's why giving error. So let's make it 24 because we have already updated here. Okay, the value at second position. Okay, so now you can see 24 is removed from this list, and the resultant list is this one. Okay, so in this video we have learned 3 important functions: how to append, how to extend, and how to remove. So there is one task I'm just giving you, how to add some element to add the starting. Okay, see there is manual thing is possible. Okay, so like if you want to add something at the beginning of the list. Okay, so this was for append means end of the list. Okay, so how we can do that? So there is one normal, with the help of normal additions we can do, like suppose it's like that, add at beginning. Okay, so how can I add that? So let's make it, so like say our list is numbers, and if you want to add some number at the beginning, so how we can do that? Let's something like 100. I'm going to add this number, and then after just call the same is list. Okay, so normal additions we can do. Okay, so make sure it will be not add something like that. Okay, it will not work like that. So make sure to list is added, can be added. Okay, so I've already explained you. Okay, same way, but in this case there one element will be there. Okay, so now if I print, so element, any element, one element or any element will be added, but there is not any others. You can see 100 is added, so there is no any function like append or something like that for adding at the beginning. Okay, so but by this way you can do manually anything is possible, right? But there is no any shortcut or anything. It might be, but I will discuss in any advanced video concept, but the most important one are all these concepts. Okay, fine. So that's all for this video. In next video we will learn more about what are the list comprehension, like is there some way to create list in more effective way or more concise way. Okay,